Hello everyone, my name is Rob. I am the Manic Gaming Guy. Thank you for stopping by. Today we're going to be taking a look at a average, normal car. It's a production line car that hopefully we're going to progress on and make a luxury version, a rally version, maybe a drift version, maybe a sports version. We're going to make a hatchback version, a 5-door version. The list can go on. A van version. And that's what we're going to do with this car. But first of all, we have to do a recap of this one as my footage got ruined. So sit back as I run through the stats of this car for you. So the engine we chose at hand was an inline 4 aluminum with overhead cams and aluminum head material. It's a 2-litre. But it's still heavy-duty forged and hummock dampeners. As you can see, we didn't choose the high-end products as it's just an average car. We probably should have gone a bit lower, but this is the mid-range of the average cars. The compression was 13:1 in the end, with a 60 profile, and springs and lift is set to 48. We added the VVT, and the VVL profile ended up at 61. VVL revs per minute at 3,000, and the revs per minute limiter is set to 7,000. All the quality settings were left at 0. There was no turbocharger, so it's naturally aspirated. The fuel we've gone for was ultimate. That probably should be lower, but it is this now, so we're going to leave it as that. Direct injection per cylinder, kept that beautiful. Intake was just a standard mid-range intake. Fuel mapping was almost super rich. Cast mid headers, 54 in size, no bypass valves on the exhaust, 82.5mm. Catalytic converter is a 2-way, baffled or baffled. So that's the engine. It goes pretty well. Let's hear it. Yep, that's an engine from Automation. So here's the car in its finished glory. There is a time lapse coming up later on you can watch. And then after that, we will be doing all the testing on the car. As you can see, it's extreme detail. During the stream, I did get a 10 out of 10 for detail in the car. It is got the chassis sticking through the floor for some reason. That needs fixing. Yeah. Oh, and this wheel is floating in midair. Okay, there is some details I seem to have missed. But ignore those details. We'll fix them at a later date. This is the body we went for in the end. It was a sedan 1994, 2.48 meters wheelbase. The paint on the car was chosen by a follow streamer called The Announcer Live. Be sure to go check him out if you like content involving spacey stuff and Fortnite. And there's a lot of stuff actually he does. Go have a look. So this car was nothing special. It was never going to be anything special. It was just a bulk standard car to build from. So it is rear-wheel drive, manual, 5-speed, 151 miles per hour, top end, geared LSD, quality is 0. Radial tyres, medium compound, 185 in the front, 205 in the rear. We've got pretty average steering, 17-inch wheels, pretty average alloy, brakes, solid disc, everything pretty average. Brake alignment been made perfect to the dots. The downforce is 50 kilograms max on the front, and that is at top speed. We've got flow optimized under tray, quarter flaps, no active wings. The wings are set up like this, and we've got some down cooling airflow and brake airflow. In our cabin, we have gone for 5 seats with basic and basic, because this is a basic car. I'm not sure if I told you yet. This car's basic. Electric variable steering with ABS traction control. No traction control. Quality standard, advanced safety, quality standards, optimized weight by a little bit, and the weight distribution. We've got standard springs, semi-active, and we dialed them in, and that's what we got for the dialing in. Ride height was made to look pretty standard and comfortable. Suspension, sway, roll angle, all that sort of stuff. Like I said, it's pretty basic and average, so it's getting average basic ratings. No one hates it, no one loves it. So we just got a quick list of stats at the bottom. You may have already looked at them, as I've already shown this window. But we'll just have a little look around the car, admire its beauty. Right, we're just going to send it around the test track now and see what it manages to achieve. At a pretty average time of 2 minutes and 28 seconds. Okay, here we have our beautiful 2-litre inline, naturally aspirated, 3-door, 5-seat sedan. And I'm pretty impressed. I'm pretty happy with it. Super nice detailing going on. There's a few kinks and cocks I need to fix, but right now we are going to take this car to BeamNG and take it for a test drive and do a few tests and performances to see what it can do. So hold on tight, let's go. So here we are in BeamNG. We're taking a half-made car for a spin to see if there's any tuning adjustments we'd like to make before we carry on and get the interior done, and we run it through the stats machine and we get the statistics and stats of what this car can do from out its back. This is a mix between a JDM and a English car. That's what we've gone for. What we're going for is inline 4. It's creating something like 150 horsepower. 150 miles an hour top end. So let's take the car for a little spin, see how it feels. Got acceleration of 4 here. Just goes into corners. The back end came out a little bit. We got pops and bangs from the exhaust. That's what's meant to be happening. Gem to handle. Got the brakes on. We only have ABS, no traction control. Wheel spins for the gears, what you expect from a car like this. Don't know what's over this mount. Easy. Test. Alright. Handbrake test. Oh. Okay, yeah, I stacked the car. Let's go back to the start. Okay, run number 3. we're not braking. So handling wise, doesn't need fixing. Speed wise, I think it's fine. You know, for an everyday car. I don't think it needs the pops and bangs that it's got coming out. But, you know. Close. Very close. Definitely drivable. I managed to handle that. Push the bit too hard to that corner. Sort of handling you expect from these sort of cars. I should head straight forward actually, it's quite a good run now. Brake. Down and go. This is a nice little production car. It handles very well. Okay, so now we are in the drag strip. We are going to race ourselves. We've got a nice yellow version of our car. And we're going to try and see how fast this goes down the drag strip. Not on the line just yet. More. A bit more. There we go. Stop the vehicle now. And wait. Here we go. Wait for those lights. Got a better start to me. Catching on him. Good at revs. Oh, I was gaining on him. 14 seconds. I reckon we should do this 2 or 3 times. Get a good overall. Once did we start the mission? Now for the next part of the section, we're going to do the drift test. First of all, can we create some 11s? Tiny wheel skid. So we can get the wheels to spin. Right, so can we go sideways? Might take some handbrake this. Can't get it sideways. Definitely lacking some power though. Don't know if we've got any hope in second gear. Let's give it a go. Pick up the speed. Get unsettled. No. First gear. Yeah, second gear. No kick to that throttle whatsoever. Throttle response is quite good though. That's the drift test. Okay, we're in the destruction test zone area now, and we are going to see what damage this car takes. 60 miles an hour into various objects. So the first one, I believe, is going to be this one. Let's see what happens. Oh, we've got objects the other end as well. So we're going to start here and try and get up to 60 miles an hour. Ow. This one is... Okay. That happened. Okay, we're on the next test now. This one looks like it should be called a Gidakeen. Get it. Oh my god, I thought I knew how to say that word. Apparently I don't. Anyway, let's see what happens. Yeah, so that happened apparently. Thank you very much for the follow. Okay, so we're lined up now for the 5th test, because we've skipped number 4 apparently. Let's see what happens. It's 60 miles an hour. Bollard, by the looks of it. Oh. We ended up inside the bollard. Car's fine, and the engine's popped out. That's pretty normal. Obviously, my mesh. Okay, so here we are at the Automation Test Center, and we're going to send it for a quick spin around this track and see how. Okay. Okay, we're in the rally section now, so let's go do a little bit of mud handling. Okay, this could be one of the final tests now. We are going to take the car for a real life scenario test run. We've got some traffic going.